Shipped out again on board a C-2 Scout, American Scout, the SS Delta Line ship out of New Orleans, Mississippi Steamship Company. We were headed for Matadi in the Congo, up the river, and with a deck load of trucks and caterpillars and bridge supplies and things to give away to the Africans in that particular area of the old Belgian Congo. Made a good trip over. We got to Matadi. It was not much. It was going up the river, but it was a nightmare in some ways. I was on the wheel a short time, but Congo was real interesting, the river was. But we got Matadi tied up, and the next day the crews came on board to unload. They unloaded quite efficiently and left all the trucks and things out on the dock out there. And trucks appeared with these logs, Afram logs. They must have been, 2 to 3 foot in diameter, and they're supposed to be some of the hardest wood in the world. And heavy, my God, they must weigh tons. Anyhow, the crew that gonna store it in the hold came on board, and I mean, there were some muscle-bound dudes, and they went down in number 3 hole, and I was on gangway, which overlooks that hole, and got to watch them work, and it was amazing. They had these poles, and they would get a chant like heave ho, and then boom. They'd move these logs around, and man, I needed to make noise. I thought the ship was falling apart, to be honest. Well, I got tired of watching them load the logs, so I went and sat down. I was on a bench out there by the gangway, and when I turned around, one of the crew came up, and he was as black as the ace of spades. I mean, blue black. I've never seen like it. And his teeth were white, muscle bound. Jesus Christ, this guy made Mr. America or Mr. World, really. Made Schwarzenegger look like a midget. And he ran off the deck, and another thing I noticed was he was barefooted. And man, my feet were burning, and I had shoes on that metal deck, and it's hot. And he was barefooted, running around, and plus climbing all them damn logs. You know, he ran down the gangway, and he came back a little later, and he smiled, and we talked a little bit, because he spoke a little broken English, more French than English. Anyhow, he went back down there, and they finished loading the logs. And when they got through, I looked over there, and I couldn't believe how they had stacked those so neatly in that hole. And I mean, they were 2 to 3 foot, 2 or 3 stacks high. I mean, they had to be muscling the hell out of them logs to get them set like that. You know, we left, and it was an adventure and a half seeing that part of the world. Bye.